guide will show you one method of meleeing these beasts, whether or not it is for fun or maybe you want a Dragonic Visage drop. Either way, this guide should work for you. First off, some basic requirements. We'll start with levels. 80 plus in attack and strength are highly recommended, but it can be done with as low as 70 to 80, or maybe even lower depending on your weapons and armor. You also need 43 plus prayer for protect from melee, but 65 plus is recommended just so you don't have to spend too much on prayer potions. First is obviously Dragon Slayer for the use of the anti-dragon fire shield. Next is Slugman's quest for the use of Porcelet armor. If you can't do that quest, then settle with Recruitment Drive for the use of Enetite armor. You also should do Wanted for the use of white armor. Lastly is Cabin Fever for the Holy Wrench. Now for potions. You will need 1 to 2 super strength potions, 4 doses, 1 to 2 super attack potions, 4 doses, and 8 prayer potions, 4 doses, and 4 anti-fire potions, 4 doses. If you want to bring more or less prayer potions, remember that for every 2 prayer potions with 4 doses, you will need 1 anti-fire with 4 doses on average. You can get to Brimhaven in many ways. I use the method of moving my house to Brimhaven and using house teleport. You can also use the normal way of getting there from Karijama from Port Sarim, or use the Amulet of Glory. Most important you need is a way out. It is recommended to have teleport tabs in somewhere so you can easily get out. Now for the way in, you need a hatchet, 875 GP, unless you have Karijama Gloves 3. Lastly, you need your Holy Wrench. As said before, use Porcelet armor if possible, and if not, use Inyat. Next up, for some prayer bonuses, first is White Boots and Gloves. These give +1 prayer bonus each, and if you can't use them, you can settle for Dragon Boots and the best type of gloves you can get. Next is the Matire and Stole, which requires 60 prayer to wield. These items give good prayer bonus, and they are fairly cheap if you buy the Guthix ones. If you don't have 60 prayer, use the Porcelet Inyat Helm and an Amulet of Glory, or a Holy Symbol. For a ring, you can use pretty much anything. I use Warrior Ring for the combat bonuses. Please note that the Ring of Wealths do not work for Dragonic Visage drops, and this has been confirmed by Jagex. Next is the weapon. I use Whip, but a Dragon Scimitar also works well. Obviously, you need the anti-dragon fire shield, and lastly is the cape. This can be done with many different things. I use the skill cape Trim, but you can also use Soul Wars cape, which is great for prayer bonuses and is the most recommended thing you can get. Legends cape, Obsidian cape, or pretty much anything that has good bonuses. Now that you have what you need, let's go kill them. So head off to go in Brimhaven Dungeon, located south of the player-owned house portal. If you don't have Karijama 3, talk to the guy walking outside of the dungeon entrance and pay him and then enter the dungeon. If you do have Karijama 3, simply wield them and click on the dungeon entrance. Now follow this way to the Iron and Steel Dragons. Now that you are standing near them, activate your Protect from Melee Prayer and drink an Anti-Fire. Your anti-fire potions will wear off of about 5 minutes, and you'll receive a warning when it almost wears off in your message box. I would recommend staying away from the Steel Dragons because they take longer to kill, but if you're a higher level, go ahead and kill them. They do have a slight higher Dragonic Visage drop, but they do take longer to kill. Have fun killing it. If you have any questions, comments, etc., post them in the comment section below or post them on my channel. That's it for this guide. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more guides and more videos coming in the future.